What's going on, guys? It's me, Lindsay here, and in this video I'm going to share with you step by step how to get started with Facebook Marketplace drop shipping. Now make sure you stay into the end of the video so you don't miss any of the steps, and then also any additional resources that's going to help you get started with Facebook Marketplace. I'm going to include those in the description below this video. So make sure you just grab pen and paper, and we're going to go through this A to Z. You can also have your Facebook Marketplace up at this time so you can kind of go through it along with the video. And if there's anything you don't understand, make sure you leave a question in the comment section below, or just rewind the video. Do whatever you need to in order to get this. And this is by far one of the simplest ways in order to get started with kind of like, with drop shipping on the internet, and it doesn't really cost you a lot of money out of pocket. So let me go ahead and share with you a few things that you need to have in place before you get started with Facebook Marketplace drop shipping. Okay, so some of the things that you need to know about Marketplace. Marketplace is available for anybody who's over 18 years old, who is located in the United States, United Kingdom, New Zealand, Australia, and Mexico. Now, for what I'm going to share with you in this video, and for you to do the drop shipping option, you need to have the shipping option available on your marketplace. Now, this is currently rolled out for U.S. residents only. Once they kind of, I guess, figure out the tweaks and, the kinks and everything else with Marketplace, then they'll start rolling out to the additional countries. So if you're watching this right now and you're in another location, just keep watching the video so that way you can go ahead and be prepared when this option becomes available in your country. Now, make sure you watch the video until the end, because I'm going to let you know how you can actually trigger the shipping option and what you need to do in order to make this all work. Now, you need to have a budget before you start doing this. And the reason why you need to have some type of a budget is because you will need to purchase the items up front in order to ship to your customers, because with Facebook, they actually pay out 5 days after the order has been confirmed that it's been delivered. Okay, so you're going to have some time in between before you actually get paid, and you can actually use those funds to put back into your business. Now, if you have a smaller budget, then you just kind of want to focus on smaller ticket items. If you have a bigger budget, then you can definitely look into items that cost a little bit more, where you can actually earn a little bit more profit. But just make sure you understand that you need to have some type of money in order to purchase the products in the beginning. Also, you have 3 days to add the tracking inside of Marketplace. And if you don't do this, Facebook will actually send you a reminder via notifications in Facebook. And then if you still don't add the tracking information, then more than likely Facebook will actually cancel that order and you will lose that sale. So make sure you are diligent about fulfilling those orders and adding the tracking numbers. So right now we're looking at Facebook right now, Facebook Marketplace. So once you log into Facebook, you're going to see like a little shop icon up here, and that's where you're going to get access to Marketplace. And then once you click on the actual button, it's going to show you different items that are actually for sale in your local area, pretty much. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to find a product to sell, and then all you will need to do is just follow the steps that I'm going to share with you in this video to create your listing. And you're going to see how simple this is, okay? So you can actually find products anywhere from Amazon. You can find products from Wayfair. You can also find products from Walmart, eBay, whatever it is. You can use any of those sites in order to find products to list on Marketplace. And what you want to make sure that you do is that you mark up the item 10, 20, 30%, whatever it is, so that way you can actually earn a profit from the items that you are selling. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Walmart. And the reason why you want to definitely check out Walmart, because they do offer 2-day shipping on most of their items. And what I have noticed when I have actually searched through Marketplace is that a lot of people are having success with selling home decor or home furniture items, right? So I can come over here and I can probably look for like a bookcase or something like that I can actually list onto Marketplace. Now, again, just like how I mentioned, you want to make sure that you can get the item shipped fast, and then also make sure you add some type of a markup. So one item that I see a lot is a 5-tier bookcase, okay? So let's go ahead and look that up, a 5-tier bookcase. And now we're going to see a variety of different options that pop up of different bookcases that you can list on Facebook Marketplace. So right here we have Mainstays, which is a Walmart brand. And you can see that they offer free shipping. And then also they have this option right here, gift eligible. So meaning that when you actually, if you were to place this on Facebook Marketplace and you were to, a customer actually bought this particular item and you were to send this out, you can select the gift option so that way they don't actually receive an invoice. Okay, so that's what that means with the gift available or eligible option. So we were to mark this up by at least 30%, that'll probably be about $51 that we can actually list this on Facebook Marketplace in order to hopefully get sales. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead, you want to click on the item, and then what you want to do is you want to snap as many pictures as possible so that way you can add it to your listing. So now we're back on Marketplace. So now that you have found your product and you have already got some pictures of the item, what you want to do is you want to come over here and click on Create New Listing. Once you're here, click on Item for Sale. And then you want to go ahead and you want to add those photos that you just snapped from Walmart. Okay, so now that we have those pictures listed, we want to give this a title. So you definitely want to make sure that you're paying attention to like keywords and things like that that you can actually use inside of your title. So again, I would definitely put in 5-tier, bookcase, bookshelf, right? Or you could put wooden here. You could put, say walnut, or you could put dark wooden, something like that. Whatever it is, just make sure you just have a keyword rich title. And then the available that you have, the available amount that you have available to sell, you want to include here. So again, I was putting 5 here. If you have a low budget, you don't want to put like a high number. If you have money to spend, you can definitely put a higher number there. Just to make sure that you're able to fulfill those orders again, right? And then the price per item, again, if we want to do at least 30%, we're going to list this for $51. And now we have the category where we can actually choose a category that we want to list our item. And you see they already have some things pre-populated here. So let's go ahead and click on bookcases. Now, also something that you want to be mindful here of is when you come here to the categories, not everything that's listed in these categories are shippable by Facebook and Facebook standards pretty much. If we see that the shipping option is not available, we definitely just want to come back over here to the categories, choose a different category that is actually shippable, and then we want to change that category and then go back through the entire process of listing our item. So now we want to list the condition is brand new. You can include the material here. We can put wood or whatever else if you want to include that information. It's optional. And then you want to make sure that you have a description here. So you want to put something like, it's brand new, it's in good condition, free shipping available, it's still new, and it's in the box. And then also what you want to do is you want to come over here back to the Walmart listing, and you want to get some of this information right here. So it's going to give you additional information about the bookcase. What you can do, what some people do, is that they just copy and paste this description and they go ahead and place it onto Marketplace. Another option that you can do is you can kind of summarize this into English for the people who are actually going to be purchasing from you. And then you just want to take that information and you want to include that in the description box below here. Now, the next thing that you definitely want to do is you want to add some product tags. This will also help your item to be found in the marketplace. So you want to include, like, maybe, again, bookcase, bookshelf. You want to do 5-tier bookcase. You can also do, storage. Whatever it is, you want to at least list 20 product tags, so that way, again, it helps your item to be found on Facebook. Now, if you don't want your item that you have listed to be shown in front of your friends, you can choose this option right here where you can hide your listings from your friends so nobody knows what you're doing and what products you're listing. You want to click on next. Now, as you guys can see here, they're only giving me this particular option right here. So that means that our category for this bookshelf is not shippable. So let's go back and let's change this category, right? So we have miscellaneous right here. You can choose, you can go through some of these other options, but we have miscellaneous right here. So let's try this option here. You can definitely try some different categories, kind of see what works, go through the different categories and see which ones actually work. So let's click on next again. And then what we want to do is we want to do shipping only. Now, we are currently on the part of the shipping option. So if you're watching this right now and this is your first time setting up a listing onto Facebook Marketplace for the drop shipping method, you want to click on shipping only. Now, once you have done that, Facebook is going to prompt you to enter your information. It's going to ask for your name. It's going to ask for your banking information and things like that. That's how you're going to be able to activate the shipping option in order to do the drop shipping business model on Facebook Marketplace. That's what's going to trigger that. So make sure you go ahead and do that when you're creating your first listing. So now that we have the shipping option available, we want to make sure that the shipping option we want to use is our own shipping label. We don't want to use anything from Facebook or whatever else. We want to use our own shipping label because we are drop shipping. Now, what I like to do is I like to go ahead and offer free shipping for, my potential buyers or whatever else, because people love free shipping. And if that means you have to increase the cost on your product or whatever else in order to, to cover those costs, then do whatever you need to in order to make that happen. But in the beginning, start offering free shipping. And once you have a thriving business on Marketplace, you can definitely remove the shipping option. You can charge money and things like that. But in the beginning, just start with free shipping. Then we're going to click on next. Now we have the option here if we want to allow offers. So this is where we can actually allow people to make offers, less than what we have the item listed for. And you can turn that on and off if you want to. If you have an item that costs over $100 something or something like that, and you're willing to go down to maybe $90 or $80, then you can just turn on this option and include the minimum price that you'll actually consider. I typically leave this off for right now. Then you want to click on next. And then this gives you the options where you can actually place your listing in different groups. Now, in order for this to be activated, you would have to have, allow your friends to see what you're posting in order for this to be active, okay? I just want my listings to show in Facebook Marketplace, so we're just going to skip through this. So now we're going to click on publish. So now you see here the listing is currently in review, and that's fine. It usually takes about a few minutes for me, and then it goes live on Marketplace. And this is where you can also just find out any additional information about how many people actually viewed the product. If you start getting messages from people who are interested in the product, you can see those messages here and you can reply back to them and anything else. I typically don't get a lot of messages. If any type of messages I get, they're usually asking me if the product is still available or something like that. But I do not have a full inbox of people asking me tons of questions. So you don't have to worry about that. And that's how you get started with Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. So in this video, I share with you step by step how to get started with Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. Now, what you want to do is at minimum, you want to at least post 2 items per day to your Facebook Marketplace. Now, if you're able to do more, definitely go for it. But just to get the hang of things, just make sure you're just listing at least 2 items per day. Now, if you found this tutorial helpful and you have any questions, make sure you leave a comment below. Also, if you would like me to do a tutorial on how to actually find products to list on Facebook Marketplace, also leave that in the comment section below. And any additional resources that will actually help you to get started with Facebook Marketplace, I'm going to include that in the description below this video. And if you found this video helpful, make sure you give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys on the next video.